So friends, my name is Dmitry Polzunov. I am the weekly speaker for the week summary, and I do a lot more in the company, developing a large team, which I love very much. We recently held a team event here. Over the weekend, everyone got a bit overworked. I think we will still discuss during the week summary. Got a bit overworked. I experienced severe fatigue and a fever, along with various painful moments. Therefore, I won't be able to provide the necessary level of emotion and clarity of voice today, let's say, to perform, despite the fact that I love you all very much, especially my beloved team, undoubtedly from different cities. Thank God we managed to meet more or less all together in one place. Very strong, big emotions. Therefore, today I am handing over the word to our wonderful leader, a remarkable veteran of NV Global from the very beginning. He consistently charges us with positivity. Our very famous, beloved by all, Artem Yurzin. Artem Yurzin, please join us. Please take up this honorable baton there and give me the opportunity to continue lying down and suffering. But of course, undoubtedly to listen.
Lying down and suffering.
In any mortal state, I never miss meetings, trainings, and presentations. Thank you very much, friends. I hand it over to Artem. Artem, take it from here. Thank you, friends, to all of you.
Thank you. Dim, here as the action goes, the baton is accepted. Yes, guys, everything has its place. The wisdom lies in the fact that everything truly has its place. Just like weather conditions change, so does a person's mood and different states as well. We will talk about this, what else this state depends on. And especially for those who take on the main impact, these are the trainers, the mentors, because through them, it's like a large volume of air or a large flow of water passes through a pipe, and the pipe serves as a kind of, it's a vessel through which all energies pass, and these energies are different, especially in the training format. Well, all right, so I am happy to welcome you all. I'm opening my cheat sheet based on this week's results. How many connections do we have today? Great, everyone, let's go through this very quickly today. I'll try to give everything in a concise, focused manner, energize a bit, and share some tips. From our event that we had, highlight someone and imbue everyone with such positive, wise, conscious, and leadership energy. We will talk about that too. So let's get started. I will ask for help with flipping through the slides today. Wise greetings to Crimea. We will also talk about Crimea today. Wise, much respect to you. So, the traditional segment, product news, project news. Let's go. By the way, the key thesis of this period at NV Global is let's go. It's come on, go. So, what's happening with us? So, the latest news. NV Finance, we have a new login and registration page designed for the personal account. You've already seen it. It's in a purple context. A slightly modified design, to put it mildly, and a simplified choice of login and registration methods. Those who have registered new partners, and there are such cases every day, have already noticed some very interesting features and additions. We will always be updating just as life changes, the company changes, views change. There will always be additions for improvement for your productivity tools. Next, the internal processes of the site. This is exactly what Natayanka herself is working on right now. Currently, work is underway on optimizing and automating background operations, and it will continue for the next few days. Stay calm, everyone. If you suddenly can't access the site, there's no need to write to the curator in the chat. Just stay calm. Breathe in, breathe out. There's no need to panic yourself or others. Be careful with your actions and words, okay? I'm warning you in advance on behalf of the entire company that technical work will be carried out on the site to improve some of the site's tools. This is all necessary for us. Therefore, sometimes the site will be closed for technical work for an hour or two, or maybe even 10. For 12 hours, we will announce this on our official information channel, from where it will be shared in all chats. This news will be reposted so everything is clear. The site is improving, the company is improving. We are preparing for Turkey. Phew, what's being prepared there? So technical work is needed to make a mini renovation, and everyone happily visits IKEA to the updated site. Let's move on. The next point, this is for us, guys. I remind you that we have created a channel for learning how to manage social media. I remind you, once again, my main message personally from me, from Yurzina Artemovic, is to express yourselves. There's no need to sit very modestly and not show your beautiful, divine, uniquely interesting face. I'm talking about the media format. A very interesting specialist has joined our team, a professional in his industry, Yaroslav, who enhances how one should conduct themselves, specifically in the information space, the media space. So how are we communicating with you right now? It's a miracle, a wonder. It's wow. Anyone from anywhere in the world can watch, listen, and then there will be a recording. Use it. And there is precisely a person who teaches this competently and provides guidance. To get the link, contact your coordinators. Well, by the way, the first very interesting lesson has already taken place there. Let's move on. Next, we have a moment. Well, Dima just started with the fact that I won't say that he feels unwell or is sick. I just call it a reboot or a mini break. We had an event on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a 3-day transformational offsite team training. There were 30 people from different corners of the Russian Federation and beyond, from the road, from different teams. All of this was under the structure of Dmitry Polzunov. He, by the way, was the trainer, speaker, and mentor, meaning he specifically accompanied all the internal processes. Yes, and let me tell you this, guys, right now, well, well, damn. But at least it's honest. So let's put it this way. At least it's honest. Look, anyone who has ever dealt with public speaking, with working with the public, with being a speaker, it's when one or more people are listening to you, 20 people, sometimes even 1,000 people, sometimes even tens of thousands of people. And especially when it comes to training, it's when people turn around, they transform from a caterpillar into a butterfly. They undergo a transformation. So the guide into this world of transformation, of change, is the coach. This is the guide, the coach. The coach takes on the strongest impact, the greatest responsibility to channel different energies between people. So it often happens that after training sessions, people's immunity drops, something happens to them, because people change there, they change a lot here, and their overall awareness changes significantly. That's why coaches take on a very strong impact. And today, I also came home, was driving. Damn, I was in such a state that, damn, just don't touch me, because so much has happened. I cried, there were moments, and I rejoiced and laughed and sang, and my voice broke. We are alive, all of us, we are alive. So what I'm getting at is this. Please respect, appreciate, and thank the work of mentors and those who come. Teacher, student, everything has its place. Respect that. So what was there? Let me say it briefly, very briefly. In the near future, a certain film clip or video report will be released by our Sasha Putintsev, who creates very cool content. Sanya, take a breather, really. Our team is really great. So, under the guidance of experienced specialists or experienced surgeons, the consciousness of the network industry was created in a playful form, as a transformational space for people. Why am I emphasizing this? Because, guys, money is money, business is business, money comes and goes, but changes remain. So the training is created for you to learn to accept, to let go, to move away from such a serious and harsh life. I'm a serious uncle. I'm a serious aunt. I work there like this, being serious, so that you can loosen up a bit. Realize a little that life is like a moment, like a game. Remember yourself as a child, loosened up. We're softer. We're a team building moment. So 30 people from different social backgrounds, different religions, different genders, different body types, different heights, different destinies. My goodness. Some have grandchildren, children, some don't even have children yet. But they all united into one whole. There were tears of happiness, tears of realization. There was support. From the first to the third day, there was colossal growth. And what's most interesting, besides all the transformations, there was grounding of people so that it's all about transformation. All transformations use their transformations. Where? In life. We are not engaged in philosophy, we are practitioners. And so the specialists, Dima Polzunov, Zhenya Pshenitsyn, Alyonochka Muromtseva, made a colossal contribution to the development of these 30 people. I won't say anything now about how awesome and cool they are. I'll just say the following. As one of my trainers, a mentor, told me when I was going through a bunch of trainings myself, he said to me, Tiomic, you understand, all of this is clear. You're in such emotions right now. The best gratitude is the result and actions. The best language of an orator. We remember this expression, yes. So less talk, more action. Our goal is Turkey. We set a common goal. And in the format of such a playful context, people had so much fun, so transformed. There were such incredible processes, such energy, just absolutely cosmic. And we grounded all of this specifically into the work for NV Global Business. So dear partners, whoever is listening to me now, attend all the events of NV Global Company. It's not just business, it's not just signing, it's not just deals, it's not just promotion, it's not just writing in a notebook with a pen. It's also about development. It's about being able to be a team player, being able to listen, being able to hear, being able to accept, being able to let go, being able to approach situations with ease, being able, damn it, to seriously grab yourself by the scruff and make a total decision to eliminate a bad habit, to change your life, to remove negative aspects, to admit something, to forgive someone. All of this helps you be productive in life. NV Global is not even just about business. NV Global is about life, about the meaning of life. And at such events, such realizations happen. I swear I cried 3 times. Damn. Grown men they had tears. And a man's tear is a very wise tear. And people cried, not just some 15-year-olds, but experienced people whose lives have already been through a lot, just like that. And these tears are worth a lot. So this is a revelation. Now people will carry this through NV Global to the masses. We will now see what kind of result these people will have. And now, to move to the next slide, I will say the following. Our next event is in Turkey. At the events, transformation occurs, some kind of magic, some incredible coincidences, something happens. But from now on, you will never be the same. You came before the event, during, and after. These are 3 completely different personalities. I am for change. And as my beloved father, God rest his soul, used to say, naturally he would say, Sonny, take care of yourself. Please be careful. And at this moment, you find out what was said. And here he is like this. I suddenly looked into his eyes and said, but don't you dare pity yourself. And don't you dare betray your own. If you are following your own path, go. Don't betray your core. Be faithful. Others may abandon you. Many may tell you no in this business, but don't let that stop you. Follow your own path, not the conventional road, the highway. This is living in harmony with your heart and soul. This is what I'm talking about. When I started this business, many told me no. So what? I am creating a new team together with you. Let's move on. Next, we have a slide. Attend all the events, guys. It's very important to attend all the events. So you noticed in the chat that, what's great about our field is that while some are doing one thing, others are doing another. We are all different, but we are all one whole. We need to respect the method of one and the method of another. We are all in the same pot, and let's support each other. And I'll tell you, we have achieved a very strong turnover. A very strong turnover. Yes, thank God, because I am happy. When the company thrives, I am happy when someone else gets a registration for 10,000. And I am happy when someone else in Crimea gets a registration for 100,000. Can you imagine? And this slide is dedicated specifically to Almir Mangazov. Almir, big respect to you. You're doing great, keeping the bar high, champion. But now there's a very strong competitive spirit. And I urge everyone, I myself have joined this race to show everyone their champion ambitions. So there is a champion. Well, let's catch up to him. It's good that there's a first place. Well, let's catch up to him in terms of turnover, in terms of sales. So Almir is doing great. He is currently on his tour, taking on responsibility and commitment. This is an example of, pure leadership. Excellent. We take his example and use it to our advantage. On April 23rd, a presentation took place in Crimea. Almir conducted the presentation independently, very competently and clearly, as you can understand. Yes, because registrations in Crimea reached very large amounts, and that's all, into our collective fund. All of us, from $10 to $50, 10,000 and more, it all goes into the collective fund for our benefit. Therefore, at the event in Crimea, key topics were discussed. Meetings with various partners from different, naturally well structures. We are all one entity, I remind you. And significant turnovers have already started on behalf of the entire company, personally contributing. I congratulate Crimea and all of us on the new business packages with new large contracts for 10,000 and SD. This is a major step, and there is even one large deal, a jackpot for $100,000. It's really cool. It inspires me. If I ever doubted myself a little, like, damn, I'm not succeeding. Suddenly I see a message, registration for 100, not for $100, but for 100,000. I'm like, oh my, come on, Teomich, wake up. Let's go, let's move. Don't give up, don't doubt, don't dare. Only forward, step by step. That's why the Almir team motivates in its own way, inspires with big deals and systematic approach. We learn from everyone and apply, taking little tricks from different people, and we form our own style. Awesome. Let's move on. Next up, well, this is a congratulatory moment. Here you can have fireworks, create some effect, add some music, eat the jam that was gifted to me here. It's very good. In general, a smile. From ear to ear, you could even sew on little strings. From the bottom of my heart, from the entire company, I congratulate those who do not give up step by step, who endure, sometimes easily pass through their own path here. So congratulations. Who are we congratulating? So the fifth rank, that's already, well, decent, I would say. Yura, bro, your chick, I congratulate you. You achieved the 5th rank. We see that here. Is a bonus? There is a total wallet. How many people received this bonus award? This is already a serious result. But I will tell you that the guys I am about to mention, you are amazing. But do not dare to give up and stop here. You can achieve much more. So, Yura, bro, keep going. Bulat, I apologize if I slightly mispronounced the last name. All right, please forgive me. What can you do? Understand and move on quickly. So, Yurchik, bro, you can achieve more. Congratulations on the 5th rank. Keep going. Bulat, keep pushing. Write in the chat. I'll congratulate you directly in private. You're amazing. Just keep moving forward. Venera Nabiva, a wonderful poet of our humanity. Congratulations to the girls, women. Here's an example for you. Let's move on to the next slide. Rank promotion. Oh, this is an amazing girl. Wonderful. I had the chance to interact with her in the team. When we were in training, Nadezhda, Nadia, I congratulate you. Nadezhda, Yakushenko, 5th rank. Also, Nadia, you can do much more and much faster. I know this. Let's go. Roma, Jurchik from Irkutsk in touch. Roma, what can I say here? He joined and is doing it. A very cool guy. And you, Roma, can stop holding back. Handsome. Next, we have the heavy artillery. This one went from 5th to 6th and now immediately jumped 2 steps higher. This is the 8th rank. Renat Almir. Renat, well done. Everything is clean, manly, modest. We are going step by step. Let's move on. Rank promotion. The next collection, let me tell you this. You can screenshot this slide. So, screenshot the slide. This is how you can take a screenshot and post it on social media and write that our company is not only in a small village, not only in a small town, but even in a big one. We have a large international business and we are setting a precedent. Now, look, a whole string of rank promotions from the Philippines, from Colombia. Let's move on. First, 6th rank, 2nd rank. Let's go. Here we have Malaysia, Colombia, Brazil. Just imagine there are countries where you haven't even been once. And there are already people who call, write, work according to the system and initiate contracts. Next, congratulations. We see how international we are. Colombia, Malaysia. My goodness, there's just a flash further on. There was Spain somewhere. Yes, no, take a look. Mexico, Peru, Peru to Colombia. It's just right. It's something else. Now look, I love to provoke, and provocation can be successful or negative. This is a provocation for success. Now, these are the beauties, the pride, the example. Just like we have, there's the number 1 person, Almir, just like there are guys who were impressive at the training. There are people who achieve statuses impressively. And now pay attention to how your thoughts are running. What thoughts are running through your mind? If you are envious, you are slipping a little. It means you are reacting this way. This, realize it and cheer up. Don't allow yourself to be negative. This is an example, a pedestal, so that you can pull yourself up, like on a pull-up bar. Grab it, and just like that, up and further. Grab it again. This is your pull-up. Be inspired by the successes of others. If you learn to be happy for the success of others, such a blessing will come to you. You will be the lucky ones of fate. You will have guardian angels. Whatever gods you believe in, they will always be with you. Why? Because you rejoice in the success of others. And even if you feel a little uneasy, great. Why would you be upset? Do you think you'll be comfortable when someone else is successful and you're just catching up? They take you along, they shine, go towards that light. And to get there, you need to work hard, toil, and toil again. Do you understand? This is a very important point. Next slide. Yes, we have already congratulated. Here we have Spaniards and Colombians joining us. And now, guys, let's calm down a bit. Yes, I'm saying this to myself. Look, a small moment, and as I promised, a little gift in various features. Now we see the schedule of online events. I remind you, Monday, weekly summary, Tuesday and Thursday. Online presentation, Saturday, school. Tomorrow there will be a presentation. You must attend it. We will announce who the speaker will be. And I will even tell you now, it will be Yuri Bro, who was the captain of the new team. They took first place. He closed the rank, new registration. That is, the guy is on a roll right now. It's very important to be in high spirits. And when the speaker is in such a mood, it's a blessing to invite him. Invite guests, because in such a mindset, an emotional state, he will crack it like nuts. Therefore, we invite everyone to the event tomorrow. And now a gift for everyone. So, who is ready to receive a gift? Put some kind of emoji. Anyone who is ready. An emoji. Here I am. An emoji. Which one? Let's go. The gift is coming now. A gift is coming now from Artem Vasilievich and all the trainers who were at our training. from Dima Pauzunov, from Zhenya Pshenitsyn, from Alyonoshka Morventseva, from everyone. Face, of course, a gift for everyone. So, Don, I also want a gift. Oh, I also want a gift. All right, yeah, that's it. Let's stop. Let's go. The best gift is a card. Yes, the best gift, by the way, is a card. Here I have a little card. These are magical notes. You write down, record everything. So look, the best gift is to give something that will change your point of assembly. What is this assembly point? It's who you consider yourself to be at this moment. Who are you? Who are you really? Who are you? From who you are comes further actions, various ones. So in trainings and right now, which is also a training format, the assembly point changes, open up trust. Now look, a very crucial moment became clear on our Sunday's full moon day, by the way, during the training. So look, life is very interesting, very diverse, and I don't know how you perceive it. Everyone is different. I respect everyone's choice, but every person has thinking, has thoughts. Your thoughts determine how your outlook on life is formed. From how your outlook on life is formed, the beauty of your life is formed in the eyes of the beholder, figuratively speaking, what color your glasses are. Beautiful, a beautiful life, ugly, an ugly life. There is nothing like that. One sees beauty, another sees ugliness. When you are in the field of the network industry, you come under a wild pit of people who are crazy, nuts, mad in a good way. They have lost their minds and see things differently. So now look, I am sharing my craziness. 3 formats of reaction. To thank you, different actions, 3 options, 3 types of thinking exist. If you become aware of and see your thinking, you will be as productive as possible. So first, look at the 3 types of thinking. The first is luck. If you at least understand that it is vital, important to think positively. To think positively, because if you think negatively, it will manifest that way. Just observe in your life positive thinking. This is when, for example, you have some object, some aspect of life, and suddenly it falls, something breaks. And you think, darn, unlucky, but then, oh, for the better. This is called positive thinking. This is the first step. To think, at least learn to think, to turn a negative into a positive. To fall. From this fall, oh, yes, thank God I fell, because if I hadn't fallen, I wouldn't have had my realizations. See, the benefit in everything. You are like miners, you extract benefits, you are diamond diggers. And the diamond is positivity. See positivity in everything. Opportunity. These are not rose-colored glasses. An opportunity to improve, to be better, to be calmer, development, growth, benefit everywhere, everything for the good, everything for the good. Go crazy, everything is beneficial. So the first step. The second step, from positivity, you grow into leadership thinking. What is leadership thinking? It's when you have something, instead of reacting, that is besides this reaction, like damn, oh, stop, not damn, but for the better. Leadership thinking is when you take responsibility for what has happened to you. You take responsibility that I am a leader, I am the creator. It depends on me, that it depends on you. You kind of manifest. That is, you accept responsibility for what happens to you. This is called leadership thinking. You don't chicken out, excuse me, you are not afraid, you take responsibility for all the events that occur. That's already cool. You need to have very strong, I won't say what, a steel backbone. Spirit to, okay, all right, fine. I accept it as it is, and from this you act clearly and specifically. This is already a more serious attitude. This is a leader. You are a leader. You are responsible. Okay, you are the author. You are the author. the mindset of an author that is not just positive, but you are the author. And from this mindset, your life is already forming. And now the third stage, this is the pinnacle. This is the pinnacle. This is everything. You have completed this game. And we remember life is a game and the game is life. This is conscious thinking. What is conscious thinking? It's when you understand that everything will pass, that you don't need to take things so seriously. You don't need to react so much to being told no, like when you're told no or refused over the phone. Positive thinking is when you don't get upset, but instead think, well, it's for the best. That's positive thinking when you're told no. Leadership thinking is good. So I'm a leader, which means not that the person is a jerk, but that I need to be better. I will be better on the next call. So I haven't fully, where are my hands? I take. Responsibility is leadership thinking. Conscious thinking is when no, it's okay. You understand that the person has their own choice, their own connection to fate. They can say no to you. Or yes, it's a light, wise attitude towards everything in life, because life is like waves that come and go. There's a click, then there isn't. Conscious thinking. So I sincerely wish you that in this trigram, 1, 2, 3 trigram, you formed your life with positive thinking, leadership thinking, conscious thinking. And from this triangle, you formed your actions daily. The focus of NV Global Business calls, meetings, being at all events, being a leader and an example for everyone, for developing leadership qualities, energy, productivity, and so on for yourself. All right? Agreed? But the best gratitude is the result. That's all. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all. Write your feedback in the chat. And once again, the best gratitude is the result. Express yourselves. Don't be shy. Live brightly and fully. Why? Because conscious thinking reveals that everything will pass. Don't pity yourself, but be careful. We are starting a new chapter in our business, NV Global. Step by step, let's go. That's all.